Hi everyone, this is your girl Savannah, and it's been a minute, but I'm excited to be sharing more videos on this platform with my fellow peoples. I make videos like these ones where I share perspectives, give out my thoughts. You know, we make a safe space to talk about things. These are for people that are trying to empower themselves, take control of their lives, and yeah, improvement, self improvement. Now, I'm outside with it today. I don't really like the lighting, but I've been wanting to get this off my chest because it's something that I've been needing to talk about. And yeah, I've seen it a lot. It's very common. And this is going to be more geared to those people that I want to say like people pleasing tendencies, or, maybe you stop being a people pleaser, but you kind of struggle with these certain things. And or maybe you are people pleasing and this is and if you don't know that you are people pleasing, and this is going to help you recognize that and help you to get out that pattern of to cut it out and not do it no more, and just to be more confident on who you are as a person, as an adult, and to make your own better decisions. So if you feel like when you need to make a decision about something important in your life that you have to sit here and explain it to everyone, or it doesn't have to be anyone, everyone, but you feel like you have to explain it to people in general, whether that's somebody close or not, and you find yourself explaining and over explaining and looking for the type of agreement or validation in whatever the situation is, it's signaling that you do not have enough confidence in whatever you're deciding, okay? And that you need other people to validate whatever that thing might be, whatever that decision might be. And that can be very, that can make you feel like insecure as a person. You know, the fact that you need other people that you feel that are smarter than you and things like that to basically validate you with whatever decision or to speak you out of certain things. Um, I also feel like if you are a person that's easily swayed, that you tend to find everyone else's opinion first before you even check in with yourself. That's another, like, I would say, people pleasing tendency, that you do not have enough confidence in yourself. Okay. Or even the opposite of that, where you feel like it bothers you that people don't agree with you. And because of that, it might sway you to do something else too. Okay. Now, this is all screaming, I just don't trust myself. I don't trust myself. I don't hold space for where people can tell me what they believe in and their opinions, but I don't hold space enough for myself where my opinion can still stand, you know? And like I said, this can feel very, I guess, insecure. Like, I know insecuring is not a word, but at this very moment, I can't really think of a word right now, but it can feel very not so good, I guess. It doesn't feel too good not to have confidence in yourself, okay? And that your decisions are maybe, they're a maybe. They don't stand on nothing. They like sand. They're not built on anything. Now, the first thing in order to get out of this habit of doing that is try to see if you can keep things a secret for a little bit. You don't. It doesn't have to be like a big thing or anything like that, but it just has to be like something small. Something that you can keep intimate between you yourself. Okay. The reason for that is because when something is in secret, it actually creates like it creates intimacy, with yourself. Like you're creating something that you're separate from everyone, and only you know about it. Okay, so it's like the confidence of like, can you keep a secret to yourself? Okay, not everything needs to be told or explained or whatever the case may be. Okay, so that like I said, it doesn't have to be a big thing. It could be something basic. It can be, for example, let's say you had a bill that you had to pay, or or if someone didn't come off right to you, you might keep that a secret. Or maybe you have something good coming in. Maybe it's some type of money that's coming, or an idea that you may have. It can be, like I said, it can be anything. You decide, before I go ahead and tell everyone about it, or whatever the case is, even though it's good news, bad news, whatever it is, I'm going to just keep it to myself first. I'm going to, you know, put my thoughts on it first, let it marinate a little bit, you know, let me sit with it, basically. Let me decide my own opinion, whatever this thing may be, okay? That's the first thing into building that confidence with yourself, that trust with yourself, is like you can actually keep certain things to yourself. Not everything needs to be told and explained to everyone. Then the second thing I will say is, I guess after that first step, after you done kept it a secret or whatever case is, once it's already something that, it affects, it might affect other people, or people might see it or something like that, is, or once it becomes obvious, whatever the case may be, after that it's like, okay, can you stand in people's opinion, whatever people might say? Can you like hold space to whatever people say, whether they're giving you advice, whether they're talking you away about something, whatever it is? Can you hold space for that and still keep your thoughts and your opinions, what you marinated in the beginning? Keep, like, can I still stand there? You're not gonna sit here and argue with everyone and then explain why you're gonna do certain things or whatever. You're just gonna listen. Like, can you listen to other people? Can you hear other people out and still keep your decision made? Okay. And you let that sit. What it does is that builds the confidence that no matter who is talking to you, no matter what or whatever case is, like, there's no one that's gonna like tilt you off from what you're gonna do next. Like, there's nothing that anyone, like, no one has any control about swaying you in any type of direction, unless you personally check in with yourself and you're like, okay, what they said is valid because I already interpreted and tuned it into my life and whatever case is, and I took that opinion and it's just like it feels similar to something I would do or whatever, then yes, I'll go ahead and do so. But it's nothing like coming out the blue, and it's just like they straight up make a decision for you. Makes you more, I would say, not afraid to get into these arguments or these over explaining feelings, because you know that no matter what they say, no matter what they say, what you say still remains. And this isn't about being stubborn. Like, it's not about being stubborn. Because, like I said, it's more like if you can hold space for other people's opinion, hear them out, listen to them, but still understand where you stand on certain things. Okay? Like I said, we're not going to sit here and argue with no one either. Okay? And then after that, like, after you do all this work of like not having to over explain yourself, keeping little things private, you know, having space for other people, it builds a confidence in you. It really does, because it makes you feel like your discernment, your decisions on things, how you view your certain things, your perspective, it matters. Those things matter. Okay? So that's one thing for sure. As somebody that has done people pleasing and things like that, it has really changed like the way I approach things, or the way people approach me with certain things. Whenever people come combative about something, or they trying to, I would say, trying to critique me in any type of way, it makes it makes me feel like, okay, I don't have to get in defense mode with nobody. I'm not here to get in defense mode with nobody. And I can actually relax because at the end of the day, I can hear them out. I can hear everyone out. I can hear everyone's opinions, but still stand on how I feel and how I feel. And it's respectful. And when you do that, it's like it also makes the other person feel like, what they have said matters. It matters. And like, like I said, it's like it also makes other people respect you because they know like they cannot control you. At the end of the day, you're still gonna do whatever you want to do. Okay. So yeah, that's really important. And basically that's it. That's all I really wanted to share today. Is just that thing of, can your decisions be made without having to be swayed? I was just listening to something. Well, without having to sway them in any type of direction, without feeling like if I share them, that I'm gonna get in attack mode because I gotta over explain myself or whatever. This is grown. This is a grown person behavior. This is like, yeah, I said what I said, and that's what it is. You know. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, it is late. I know you guys hear those crickets outside. I'm outside in the nature. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys found this relatable and inspiring to make your own decisions and to step out and be a grown person that you are and have that confidence boost. Now, yeah, if you guys like this, go ahead and give it a like, give it a comment, share me a little story, whatever, and stay tuned for